Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's your boy, Arion Don, the Weezy and Beezy, so breezy, bringing it to you smooth and easy, baby. Throwback. Woo! On a Thursday, we getting ready to have us a great show. That's right, I'm in the joint, feeling real swagalicious for all my people moving around. Let me take something out of the chapter of swagalicious for you. It's all good today. We getting ready to sit down and have us a great talk with some great people around the country. Man, August 1st, football in your face. My goodness, a lot of great stuff taking place. On top of that, a voice cheer set to break off in your real heavy, man, on August 5th. I wanted to take the time to get it right. It's one thing to be excited, but it's another thing to have it right. You know what I'm saying? You want to have it right. You don't just get anybody to rock the mic. You get the voice and you have it done right. You know what I'm saying? That's why we do what we do. Before we get down to business, hey, gotta give credit where credit is due. Some of the great people to help bring voice sports to you. Champion Drive Transportation. That's Champion Drive Transportation. Hit my peoples up at 301-237-8361. Maybe you want to take that trip with your team up to Canton, Ohio. Maybe you want to go down to Naples for FBU. Maybe you want to go hit off that great tournament down there held by Battle. Maybe you want to hook up and go to Battleground. What? It's going to be on like neck bones in a soup kitchen. Woo! Nobody needs salt and pepper for that dimension. Let's get ready to have it and go at it. We got some great people already in the green room because I've been waiting for this big interview. This big interview with Miss AAU herself. Let's talk to Miss AAU herself and we can get her. My girl Miss Malaya out here doing things. Yo, it's voice sports, baby. Have a great day. Sit back and rock with your man. Hey, and take positivity with you today. It's how we do it. That's how we do it. We do it for you. Hey, you got a voice. Let's see what's going on in here. See, we got her adding. Oh, yeah. How you doing?
Hey, good morning.
Good morning. All right, can you hear me?
Let's try to go to the light. The service over here sucks. Can you see? You can hold it down.
Can you get better now?
Alright,
Can
come
you
to
get
the
better
TV.
now?
A little bit. A little bit.
Okay. How was your tournament? Oh, man, we having sound issues.
Hold on 1 second.
We having sound issues, man. She up here, man. We doing it, man. Y'all out here by the pool. Can you hear me better now, Mama?
There we go. Can you hear him now?
Kind of. I got a typing.
All right, there we go. There we go. Now you can hear me. You out here poolside. How you doing today, Mommy? You good? I don't think they can hear me. Look at this, man. Hey. Oh. Can you hear me now? Talk to me, Mommy.
I am, Mom.
Okay. Tell me a little bit about the tournament. How'd you do yesterday? How do you think you did yesterday? Oh, man. You had to break this. Can you hear me now? Look, I'm sorry. Hey, we're going to try and get back with my girl, Miss. In the top 14, very impressive in the shot put. This young lady, we gotta get a chance to talk to her, man. She out here doing her thing, and we gotta represent, cause you know what we do. We view our youth consistently everywhere. Hey, don't get it twisted and think because of all of the football love, we don't deal with everything all the above. We got some hot people popping in on the show right now. Look, there go my man. Right, let's talk to my man Allen. Let's shift out and see if he got sound issues. We getting ready to go at it. Hey, it's the throwback, baby. Uh, Keep that thing rocking though, cause that's how we do. See if we can get my man Allen up in here. Yeah, beautiful day outside. Been nice all week, honestly. So what's up?
What's good, brother? How you doing?
Come on, Church
Tabernacle. Man, I can barely hear you. We're breaking up. We're breaking up. And I don't know what's up with the connection today, man.
Facebook, man. Clarity now. Is that better?
Yeah.
All right. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, for all of you who don't know, this is my man, my Mello. This is my man, my Mello. One of the best films in camera. My man Allen Thomas, Rough and Ruckus.
Everybody?
Hey. Welcome to the Voice Sports Universe, man.
Man, I'm here, man. You already know what it is. A lot of things going on down here, bro. This upcoming weekend. We got a lot of matchups. Down in Miami, we got like four highlight games. So the headliner is the South Bay Spartans out of Cali versus the Ravens. That's on the 13U level. But also during that day, you got Pasadena Panthers playing against the Lambeau. That's the 12-year Mind Gardens Raiders. You also have the defending champion Lauderdale Lions. That 9U last year that won, they'll be playing the 10 years of the Miramar Wolverines. And then the last one is 8 Mile Giants, bro. 8 Mile Giants are coming down. 8 Mile, baby. And they'll be playing Paris City Golden Army. So it's a full-on card, coach, and it's going to be a good one. But that's only down in Miami. In Tampa and Traverse City, there's a whole nother thing going on called Coast to Coast preseason classic. High partner, World Film, he will be over there, and he'll be back and forth between there and Battle. But over there, the card on Saturday, the main game, is going to be the Washington Park Bucks versus the Jags on the 9U division. Both of them have crazy team coach, and they definitely are going to be making a lot of noise this year. And then the next day, we were supposed to have Paris City Chiefs versus Tampa Jags, but at the last minute, the Paris City Chiefs have pulled out. So come on, man. Yeah. But to fill that space, we did get another banger. The Rockledge Raiders. Coach, okay. I've heard about these guys every year. That they have a stick from top to bottom on the entire organization. If you don't know anything, we gonna get to know about these Rockledge Raiders this year. Okay. So on the 14th, they'll be playing the Jaguars on Sunday. That's that Coast to Coast preseason classic, and I'm excited about that one, Coach.
I see. Hey, it's football season.
It's football season. Be ready.
Yes, sir.
Man, for all the people who
So what you
don't know your work,
Don't know your work.
man, tell them a little bit about Rough and
Man,
Ruckus.
tell them a little bit about Rough and Ruckus, man.
Man, R&R Sports, it's something that we wanted to create because, I mean, I was one of those kids who didn't have the parents at the game all the time, but I wanted to show them a picture, or I wanted to show a video, and it's a lot of us that don't have the funds to do that. So I try to provide that for the community, for the culture, for everybody, and try to excite youth football again because some people be saying that youth football is falling off, but not down here, baby. We are here to energize, we're here to bring it back, baby. So, exactly. There's nobody to show what's going on. Like, this excitement that's going on down here for sure, it's always been here. It's just been nobody to actually captivate it, nobody to actually show what's going on. And to be real with you, I seen Friday Night Tights one time, and I was like, oh, I could do this. My kids need this. You know, so the exposure, just having that camera is a big deal. But the time that me and Ty put in is crazy. I can't do this without my brother. Ty Timmy, I got a whole bunch of team. I got a big team myself. But of course, with you, along with everybody, we're doing it. We're putting it together, baby. We're putting it together.
A long time, I would go to games and it would be really boring. When they finally got a chance to give me a mic, they was like, hold up, bro. This cat is having a blast.
I was turned up.
So,
it brings this thing world to hear about it, and I think the combination of what we do is just going to take people are going to look different because it's making you it's about the kids.
It's all about the baby. It's all about the baby. And once we forget what our first initial purpose is, then we've lost track ourselves. And how can the blind lead the blind? You know? So I definitely believe that what we're doing is changing kids' lives for the better. Some of these kids have not even, they don't, once they see themselves on video, it's crazy. I had one woman tell me the other day, she actually shot a video of her son coming into the house and just followed him to do his same routine. He went, put down his bag, went straight to the TV and turned on YouTube so he could see himself. And he does it every single day. That put a big smile on my face. The mom was excessively appreciative. And that's the fuel that fire that pushes the fire for us, man.
And that's what we're here for. For those people at home who never had a chance to see what R&R does, tell them about the page, the website, where they can get in contact with.
And everywhere, R&R Sports Media. That's R, the letter N, R, Sports Media. You can find me on Instagram. That's where we're most active. But also follow Ubora Films. That's UBORA Films. We are a team that work together. You can't have one without the other. That's just how we work. And teamwork makes the dream work. I couldn't do it without that. You get me? So on the website, everything is rnrsportsmedia.com. You can find us on Instagram, on Twitter, on Facebook. Follow us, tweet. I mean, we're trying to just try to put everybody on the map. So connect with us. Definitely.
ladies and gentlemen at home,
Ladies and gentlemen at
if you
home,
haven't
if
seen
you haven't
my
seen
man do,
my man can do,
you better go to the
you
page.
better go to the
You better
page.
go to the
You better go
website.
to the website.
Nobody gets it right.
Nobody gets it right up.
We do video. We do the graphics. We do everything
Hey,
in house.
Hey, look.
In house.
hey, look.
The other thing many
The
people
other
miss,
thing many people miss,
my man Allen
my
was the
man
one that
Allen
came
was
in
the
the
one
press
that came in
box
the press box
and dropped the
and
video
dropped the video
that everybody been
that
looking
everybody
at.
been looking at.
Yo, what is
But
crazy,
yo,
what?
it's crazy, wasn't it?
Yeah, bro. I had that's me. I pull up on you. I like to the moment, capture the experience.
Right.
And you was over there freestyling. I had to pull up on you. Like, what's up? Let's stick to the people.
Hey,
You know, that's a classic right
we
there.
had fun doing what we do.
We had fun doing
We
what
had fun doing what we
and I
do,
love
man. And I love working with you.
I want people to
I
see
want
more.
people to see more. I want people to get encouraged. I want people to see what you do for.
Check out my man.
Check out my man. Hey,
Don't be a stranger.
don't be a stranger. Hit me up.
You know how we
You know how we can do this, man.
You already know we be on the phone every other day.
I know that's right.
Hey, talking about you scared of hitting me
No,
up.
I'm talking about on the show, man.
Okay.
I want people to see, I know we reached the particle, but it's the rest of them.
But it's the rest of them, you gotta get them right. You gotta get them right.
We want them coming
We
home.
want them coming home and cut doing you too.
Hey, last week though, the game that I saw last week, number 1 versus number 2, 8U in the nation. Talking about the Toro, Georgia Toro bread versus number 2, Hurricanes from Fort Lauderdale. Coach, if you haven't seen that video, you better go see it. It was action-packed from top to bottom. And you know me, I throw all the antics, all the people on the sidelines, and all that big crap. Put it in there, Coach. But that was a great game. At halftime, we was at 0-0. But coaching is the difference. And Georgia Thoroughbreds made the right alteration. And actually, they came out and the Hurricanes scored off of the opening kickoff. So it's 0-6. It ended 28-6.
Lord have mercy.
Thoroughbred ain't playing. When I say bully ball, coach,
Right.
ball.
Hey, we gotta repost that video.
Hey, no worries.
Let's put that thing up, tag. Everybody that's watching right now. Check that video out.
Check that video out.
On the page.
Gonna be on the page.
Yo.
And nobody does it better, man.
Man, so how's the rankings and everything going for you guys, man?
It's
interesting because
this weekend you got so many preseason opening games around the country. I'm telling you right now, I got like 3 tablets, a big screen, laptop, and my cell phone. All gonna be clicking. Looking for scores, looking for teams, everything. Like neck bones.
Okay, now you know I like me some neck bones.
Hey, I know. It got to be on. Hey. I'm so happy to have you part of the family, man. Hey, enjoy your day. And hit me up, man. Ladies and gentlemen.
All love.
Get with my man. Rough Rugged. Official to the phone crystal. Bye. Awesome. What? There you have it. You get a chance to rock out with my man. You get to rock with the stars, man. We gonna have a great one. It's already going. Now I gotta get Miss AAU, Miss Malaya on fire back in here. Where's Miss Malaya at? We had sound issues the first time around. I want her back in here. Miss Denise, I need you to back out of the stream, stop watching it, and then come right back in, and it should reestablish you so I can add you again. We want to get Miss Malaya in here because she had an incredible showing I want this young lady to get some shine. I want this young lady to get her shine, man. Hey, not a lot of people do what she do, and she did it well and did it very well. I gotta get my girl in here. Gotta get my girl up in here. Where's Miss Malaya at? We got some of the best in the business.
Just look what you do to it.
Let's see.
So close.
There she go.
Closer than most.
Let's get this. Now look, we done talked to my man, Rough and Ruckus, and now we get ready to rap with Miss AAU. I got a there we go.
There we go.
Can you hear me now? You go, girl. Let's tell everybody your name.
Malia.
Wow. Hey, I heard you was doing some spectacular things yesterday at AAU. Can you tell me about it?
Sock print.
Uh-huh.
Sock print. Look at the
So where did you place the shot put? Because I heard you came 14 out of 78. Very impressive.
It was 67 years executed.
What?
When I turned 14.
You go, girl. 14? Wow. So that put you like in the top percentile. That's like the like that. You like that. You're not just good. You like that.
So yesterday we were in the 4x4. Yesterday I competed in the 4x4. And then tomorrow.
What?
And then tomorrow I have the 4x1.
Okay. That's good. Did you have fun though? No. You gotta have fun next time. See, look. If you had fun, you be number one. So you didn't have fun. Like 14. It was alright. You know. Yeah, fun. You be number one. So we gonna have fun next time. There you go. I ain't mean to break because I knew you was swimming. You was out by the pool. You enjoy yourself. Okay. Hey, look. I appreciate you coming on the show. My ratings just went up. Because everybody keeps typing shit cute. All right. You have fun, okay? All right. You be good. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss AAU, Miss Maya is what? Off the chain. Hey, was impressive numbers for this young lady. Gotta love it. Now, we still got so many great things to talk about and so many great people in the green room. Good morning to each and every last one of you doing your thing. We already had 2 hot interviews already, and we still got cats in the green room to talk about some more. My man BG. What's up, BG? You gotta holler at my homie. My man done went and jumped the broomstick and everything in there. You gonna come back. That's what I'm talking about. Laced up. Let's talk to him. It's football season, man. Everybody has a reason to be excited. Who is your team? Who's your team? You run with the Redskins? You run with the Cowboys? I hope you don't run with the Ravens, but if you do, I say a prayer for you. Hey, Steelers, baby. What? We going in. I don't care who your team is you rep for. You got a fresh season. I know they get ready to have the Hall of Fame game. That thing already be on. The Atlanta Falcons gonna play. Look at this dude. Look at this dude, man. So dignified. Come on, man. What's going on, BG?
Hey man, what's
Oh, he
going
let the
on,
waves
man?
grow out.
Yeah, the wave's gone for a minute. The wifey liked this look, so I had to keep it a
Hey,
little bit,
hey, they got. Look, you got to give it to Denzel Washington. You got to give it to Denzel. You got to give it to Denzel. Hey, man. First of
Yeah. Hey, Jake, hey, Jake, Jake.
yo, they ain't ready. They ain't ready. Hey, so congratulations, not only on getting married to an incredible young lady, man. I had the pleasure of rocking and sitting down with both of y'all. I'm mad I missed the wedding because I was at the game. But dog, you turn around and you in the military, man. What's going on with this, man? You know, with G.I. Joe Horby with the Kung Fu grip?
Yeah, yeah. I switched up a little bit. That's why I've been busy. So I gotta apologize to all the voice sport fans and everybody that's
Yeah.
been looking for me and wondering what's going on. I'm
Yeah.
still around. Look, I was busy. As y'all can see. I was
Mm-hmm.
busy. So,
Yeah.
but I got a little bit of time. I'm slowly but surely getting myself back into the loop of things and stuff like that. So,
Okay.
it's little adjustments.
It's all good. Sir, yes, sir. Wrong hand. I think that's the
Yeah.
wrong. I think that's the wrong. One of these hands. Hey, look.
Yeah.
Hey, man, the football season is here. I ain't even gonna start because I know
Yes.
he ain't got his
Yes.
Raven Scully, so I ain't gonna say nothing to get you started on that. But what are you excited about most with this new season, man? What teams caught your attention? I know you've been peeping on the low. I know you've been peeping.
Yeah, I'm actually excited to believe it or not, I'm excited to see this Philadelphia team, man. I mean,
Mm.
they loaded.
Yeah.
I know everybody's excited to see the Cleveland Browns because of the names that they have,
Hey, look, they still
but
Cleveland, bro.
what,
They still Cleveland.
yeah, once they lose two games, Odell Beckham just gonna turn that whole
Right.
locker room upside
Right.
down. So, if he get like 5 catches in like 17 games, he probably I don't know
Right.
what he'll
It
do.
won't be against us.
So I don't think Yeah, I don't think they have enough leadership to be able to handle that locker room. That's the only thing that worries me with them.
Right.
On paper, everybody is saying, oh, they the Super Bowl favorites. You still gotta have some leadership. Like,
You know who else?
who's the leader that's going to be able to
Mm.
handle all of that?
You know who they used to say that about every year? The Redskins. Oh man, they look so good on paper. They going
Yeah,
to the Super Bowl. Well, I hate to tell you this, ladies and gentlemen, but who looked good on paper has never won the Super Bowl. Ever.
no,
Ever. But
no,
and by me being a Steelers fan, there's only one thing I can say to a Cleveland Brown fan. Go clean your uniform. You're gonna need it. You can't, I'm not worried about them. They're like, man, Cleveland, man, look.
no.
Hey, if you go back and show me a picture, go show me a picture of your mom when the Cleveland Browns last won the AFC North. She'll probably be in junior high school.
Yeah,
He's like, yo.
yeah,
But look, and it is what it is. It's the football season. Anything can happen. That won't happen, but yeah.
yeah,
Hey, I'm
yeah.
excited to have you back, man. You're looking good. Hey, look, I know you're ready. Of course, I had a chance to talk to Candace about maybe 2 days ago, man. She was excited. I said, man, BG just got married. He gonna be doing his thing. Come back. Hey, I tried to hold it down for you at the Vipers, man. I tried to hold it down. I did the best I could, but
Hey, it was exciting season on the on that football level
yeah,
too. I mean, a lot of things, a lot of changes happened. There was some issues that I think need to be worked out.
right. Mutiny, man.
You know, but the league the league presidents is handling that stuff. On the youth level, some things happen. So it's been a lot of things. You know, the Lakers that made some moves. You
Yeah,
know, I
I
don't
don't
know
like
if
it,
anybody
man.
heard
Yeah,
anything.
yeah.
You know, I don't know if anybody know anything about
No,
that. You
I think
know,
it's the year of the duos, man. Everybody's picking up at least two marquee players, and the question will be who has the best complement of cast members around them that'll probably be the most effective. I
yeah,
like what they did. I
yeah,
like what they did the tandem they put together for the Clippers. I really don't think that Harden and Westbrook is going to be a decent pair in Houston since both of them require the basketball so much. That's kind of rough.
yeah,
Unless you're going to run them with two individual sets, you can't. The idea of having them both on the floor, both of them want to take the last shot. So that'll be rough. Um, Kevin Garnett going to Brooklyn is probably something you won't really see till next season because he's out injured all this season, right?
right,
So
yeah,
that's just that sounds good for Kyrie, but he won't get no help until next year. Um, I was surprised that with all the moves that took place, the Washington Wizards didn't do anything, not anything to really impress nobody. And again,
yeah,
basketball is really hard. You really have to love your team because the way the free agency and the contracts are structured, the team, the roster you start off the season with is usually never the roster you have at the end of the season. So the faces of it can change so frequently, man. It is what it is. I'm just happy to have you back, bro. I'm waiting for you to say something funny to me,
yeah.
man. You just looking at me like, sir, yes, sir. It's all good.
Well, I had to get in. I had to get in some of some of the aspects of what's been going on.
Right,
Before I get into like some of my comedy
right. I
stuff.
know that's right. I know that's right. I'm excited. I can't wait, bro. Hey, so look, how about during this season we break down every week together? We break down who we think we're gonna take each
Okay.
game, and we break it down. You pick a team, I pick a team, and sometimes we're gonna agree, sometimes we're gonna disagree, but we're gonna work our way through the season. How that
Yeah.
sound? All right.
Yeah. Yeah. The what would you call it? The twins, Danny DeVito and what is it, the
Oh yeah,
twins?
Danny,
Yeah, the
yeah, Arnold
twins.
Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, yeah. You know which one
Hey,
I am.
yeah,
You know
yeah,
which one
you
I am,
Arnold
right?
and I'm Danny. They just call him Mini Me. It's all good. Yo, man, I'm
See?
excited. I'm excited to have you back, man. I need that camaraderie, man. It's just a whole new energy to what we do here. I think you're gonna be really happy with a lot of the things that have taken place since you left and came back. We got some great pieces in place, great people, and wow, just the volume of work is just out off the Richter scale. So I can't wait to see you back in the press box. And ladies and gentlemen, watching at home, if you've never sat under a game called by my man BGBG, you tripping. You're tripping. You got to get ready for it.
Hey, I'll give you a breaking news thing that almost happened
Go
too.
ahead, talk to me.
Like nobody know this. I was like like that close,
Boy,
like that close
that
of
close, that
coaching
close.
for Hamilton.
That's really close. Are you serious? What happened? Schedules. Boy, we got to talk. See that's you. See, we got to talk about that. We got to talk about that.
Yeah. So
Make it
it's
easy,
still
huh? Boy, we got to
still
talk. We
something
got
in
to
the
talk.
works with that.
Hey,
Hey,
so
all I'm
see
gonna say
now,
is
see, look, see
nine
you
you looking real
and
good.
Coach C, y'all done got the
9U
bug.
looking real good.
I heard. Man, I can't wait, dog. Let's get together. So now, ladies and
Yeah.
gentlemen, watching at home, you know every Thursday To help get you set up, you got a chance to sit down and find out who's going to win according to the voice reporters when you hear me and BG break it down for you consistently. Then on top of that, my man Shabazz supposed to come on later because now we're going to get you the fantasy insider on all of the fantasy picks because everybody got these little fantasy leagues, who to draft, who not to draft, who to pick, who not to pick. Hey, man, we covering all of the bases here in Voice Sports, man. I don't know what to say.
That's
I don't know
it.
what to say, man.
That's it.
Let's make it happen, all right? Hey,
Got you.
ladies
All right,
and
man.
gentlemen, you just rock with my man BG. Hey, he's back. It's going down every Thursday. You know where to get the scoop. Right here, me.
Jake.
Guy, look, he gonna give him the Denzel.
Jake.
Gotta give him the Denzel. My man.
Jake.
The best that ever better hunter and loser. Hey, we out here having a great time, man. It's what at the talk. Now, let's run down the line. DC Soul, ABA basketball, semi-pro level, and of course, your boy, the official voice for the DC Soul, the Soul Voice. Don't blame me. It's the voice. We gonna make it a great one. Yo, the schedule's getting ready to drop along with the team rosters. DC Soul, semi-pro basketball getting ready to come your way. Also, August 24th, yo, Battle of the Beltway 2, the voice will be in the building as we get ready to start off things in the DMV with a chitty, bang, bang, Battle of the Beltway. You know where to come and see great teams do their thing. Also, December 12th through the 14th, it's already a lock, it's a wrap. Don't fake it no more. Get your cameras out and let the flashes snap. Yo, Battleground, the G.I. Joe theme is there. Cobra Commander will be there. Yo, the best of the best from Team Freedom will be representing, and it's gonna be on without Bill Clinton. Yo, get in contact with your man, Curtis Reese or Kia Reese today. Find out how to get your All-Star into one of the most decorated All-Star games in the South. You heard it from the voice's mouth. Battleground, December 12th through the 14th. You know what? That's how we do. Now, on August 5th, I talked about it a little earlier. We're gonna launch Voice Cheer, and I wanted to do it last Wednesday. But in doing it last Wednesday, I wanted to set the bios up so we have the young ladies that will be the faces for Voice Cheer in place, comfortable, situated. Also, I want all original and authentic photos from stuff that we've put together. Shouts out to my girl Tam that's getting ready to do some incredible things. And it's always the Hall of Famer Chris Hamer, the big gamer, always with me, breaking things down. We're going to have us a great time as we start to introduce the lovely Honey as the face of Voice Cheer. We getting ready to bring it to you. It's a brand new year, some great stuff going on. Ladies and gentlemen, you got every opportunity to find out more because that's what the horsemen do. Now, on top of that, as we start to move into another phase, I had some great conversations both yesterday and the day before with a great guy, Melvin Howe. We're going to work out the details and get everything situated for you. It may take a little more time, but we want to start putting in place scholarship programs where Voice Sports as well as T-Boy, Taking Back Our Youth, can begin to implement getting some things situated where we can have some great scholarships made and established for the kids within the community of the youth sports world. Not only in football, not only in cheer, but also in the marching band or music communities. So you got a lot of different options that are viable for you, ladies and gentlemen, to take advantage of. Also, getting ready to hit you in your face. I believe if it's not this weekend, it's next weekend. I'll get the dates and situated for you tomorrow. The Big Ohio Bowl. Shouts out to my man Sean Ramey, continuing to do some incredible stuff. Man, we're gonna talk to Sean before the week is out. And if the Big Ohio Bowl is this weekend in Columbus, then we definitely gonna talk to him next week. So I know his hands is full right now, and we can get some feedback and a recap on what took place, who won, what teams were hot. You know how the voice be, man. That's right. We talking about the event that's taking place in Columbus, Ohio. Why? Because we are national. We move around, baby. We don't just limit to the DMV, but we push the DMV to the limit. Hey, every minute of the day. You know what I'm saying? Excited about the conversations held with Alan Thomas as we continue to bring you greater information from Florida, Miami, and of course, you still got my man Jonathan Letterman, the positive announcer representing hard in South Florida. We look to hear from him as well as my man Coach Wallace Mack. We got the whole boot. We got the whole boot of the country laced like a Timberland, baby. It's gonna be incredible. Now, when you start talking about Florida, you have to talk about the Gladiator National Championship. That's going to be incredible itself. That'll be taking place in December. I believe that's through December 4th through the 8th. That is brought to you by Gladiator Sports Management. My man Kenny Foote and his great people over there at Gladiator getting ready for it. I see Kenny down here in the comments now. It's going to be on, and it's going to be impressive. Voice Sports will be there. We'll be there. We'll be there. Davenport, Florida, get ready for a great time. You know how we come through. We come through with everybody, even the caboose loose, when we come to do our thing. So that's going to be impressive in itself. As the football season continues to roll through, if you can't see it on Voice Sports, you don't see it on Rough and Ruckus. Excuse me. If you don't see it on Rough and Ruckus, RVA Sports Production. That's RVA Sports Production. If you see the lion, you know he ain't trying. Page is found here on Facebook as well as YouTube. You get the full encompassing of a stationary live stream along with the great pixels and everything else that makes it a spectacular thing to watch. RVA Sports Production. Shouts out to my man Oscar and my sister Kay. They doing incredible things out there, man. RVA Sports Production. Make sure you check it out. Like, love, and share everywhere. Mad love to the other entities that we work with around the DMV and abroad. And there's no other entity that I can tell you that works harder than DMV Red Zone. Shouts out to my man, the commission. Hey, we out here making it happen, man. We out here on that grind. And look, we got messages flying around. We got stuff going on. We want you to stay in the loop. We want you to be successful. We want to see you successful. Shouts out to my girl, wow, Monet. I know it's about that time for her to pop up on the sideline. That's right, the supercalifragilisticexpialidocious of my girl Monet. And of course, the great people that continue to do great work around the area as well. If I missed the name, charge it to my head, not my heart. Don't even get me to start. It's some great stuff. But again, to find out more about the Gladiator National Championship taking place in Davenport, Florida, get in contact with my man Kenny Foote. That's Kenny Foote. That's right, Kenny, Foote. Get in contact with him today. Find out more about how to get signed up, how to get involved, and how to be there as well. All right? Shouts out to my man Donnie Zimmerman. My man Donnie Z, always doing some incredible things. As Voice Sports starts to merge with great people and do great things to help get you to the next level. If you're a high school student athlete, you already registered with the NCAA, and you haven't seemed to get the phone calls you needed, maybe you haven't been seen by the right people to be in the right places, my man Donnie Zimmerman is the guy. So I'm going to hook you up with him. We're going to have Donnie on. We're going to talk to him. We're going to let you know what's going on because we want you to be successful first and foremost. It's nice that we can have a great time and help show the world your skills and abilities throughout the 6th, 7th, 8th grade bracket. But once you move into the high school realm, it gets a little more complicated, but it's always about your grades. So be ye not deceived, like they say in scripture. The most important stat you can always have is your GPA. No, it's not how many threes you made, how many times you dunked, how many sacks you had, or how many yards you rushed for. Because at the end of the day, they cut their scoreboard off. The journalists and media, we keep track of it, but it doesn't follow you like your transcripts do. Make sure your transcripts are a true reflection of how hard you truly work. Make your GPA your most important stat, all right? And you will always see success. Also, shouts out to the Pro Football Hall of Fame Academy As the All-American games get ready to start to build, if you have any nominations for student athletes on the 6th, 7th, or 8th grade level, you need to get in contact with Michael Rice today. If you are a 6th grade, 7th grade, or 8th grade standout, you need to get in contact with Mike Rice. I've seen a lot of great players throughout the course of the spring season, but going into the fall, you're getting ready to find out how all the big dogs ball. Hey, and of course, nobody else does it better. The Pro Football Hall of Fame Academy's All-American Game will spotlight the 6th, 7th, and 8th grade All-Americans. Nominate the best of the best when you see them. Send me their names, send me their video, and I'll be more than happy to endorse them to my man Mike, or you can contact Mike yourself. Just don't play yourself and not contact anybody, okay? You too have a voice. Utilize it. Let the world know what's going on with you. And of course, we already had the conversation about the NFL season starting. Who's your team? Who is your team? I know Miss Tiffany loves the Eagles. And then on top of that, my man BG a Ravens fan, and he talking about the Eagles. That's different because I'm a Steeler man. I'm from the West Side. And everybody keep talking about the Eagles. That maybe this is the year for the Eagles to play the Steelers and we get 7. How that sound? That sound good to you? How about that? How that sound good? The Steelers play the Eagles in the Super Bowl and the Steelers get 7. How that sound? There you go. That's right. Let's make it a Pennsylvania day. Look. Miss Tiffany ain't gonna like that. She's like, look, I hit like twice until he said they get 7. Let's see if I can get Miss Tiffany in here. Come on, girl. Talk to me, girl. On in. My goodness. Fly, Eagles, fly with it. I know that's right. I told you guys last week we were going to sit. Oh, she declined it. Okay. We're going to get a chance to talk to the other half. Not only through Zoom, but here on Facebook Live. You can also see a lot of the back shows on the Voice Sports Radio Show live page. You know how we do. We want you to be right. Man, Miss Tiffany Miller Bivens is not only on it, she on it and accurate. We'll pull out facts on you and make sure you know exactly what time it is. When you sit down with two women that know exactly what they talking about, you need to learn how to listen, bruh. They got that E.F. Hutton thing when they get together. Her AD get to talking, I just be like, or I just take my phone and hit record and get all the good stuff. I edit the extras. I'll edit the food out later. You know what I'm saying? Okay, all right, I got you. There we go. Let's see what we got. Man, can't stop the rain, man. Give me a funky beat. You
can get customized insurance.
Man, it's an incredible day. Again, you got voicemail brought to you by Champion Drive Transportation. And of course, Dynamic Specialized Performance. DynamicSP.net. Make sure you find out more. Yeah. While I wait for Miss Tiffany to come on through, we're going to have us a great time. Great people do great things together. And that's why you get a chance to see Pandora's Playbook every Monday at 5. Hey, I think this weekend they didn't do it because the AD is already down at
There I am.
There she go.
Hey.
What's up,
I didn't
Mom?
know what I was doing. What's
Hey,
up?
it's something new, something different. I'm just excited to have you on. Ladies and gentlemen,
I'm glad you asked me to come on. I like this.
Man, I finally get a chance to sit down and talk with Miss Tiffany Miller Bivens. Golly. Man, I'm excited now. Hold on. Let me get myself together because I know you're gonna talk some Eagle talk. I know you're gonna talk about the Eagles.
That's right, Eagles, baby. Oh, I should have had my shirt on. I just put it away.
See, there you go. Man, so you excited about this season for the Eagles? What got you so amped up?
I am so excited about this season. Went up there, was hoping to get into the camp, but I was unable to do so. But it's cool. I want to swing my camera around because I think it's wrong. Hold on.
No, you just went upside down on me now.
Okay, here we go.
There we go. Yes.
Yes, it's all about the Eagles.
Okay.
Can't wait.
That's dope. That's exciting. Now, for many of the people who see, they go, hold up, I know her from somewhere. I know you know her from somewhere. Pandora's Playbook. Let's talk a little bit about this incredible show, Mama. Let's rap a little bit.
All right, so Pandora's Playbook is with Ladies First. right? We always say that ladies have the opportunity to be athletes
Right.
and ladies at the same time. So we just try to enlighten and encourage student athletes, parents, the community on a lot of different ideas, a lot of different thoughts that go along with the athletic realm. Health, the health reasons, academics, you know, what practice should look like and things of that nature. Just trying to give you just different means of resources in order for us to all to be successful, from 3-year-olds all the way up until collegiate level, actually, semi-pro too.
Awesome. Now, I notice a lot of times when I move around in male-dominated sports, you seldom see women as vocal, and to be a very vocal woman in this realm. I know you have your fair share of challenges sometimes. What would you say is the most frustrating part of being knowledgeable about what goes on in the sports realm and being a lady at the same time?
Well, first of all, stereotypes. Okay. I think people judge you based off of appearance, which is very frustrating for me.
Right.
When I was an athletic director, they used to say, "Are you the AD?" Like recruiters would come in, coaches would come in, officials, and they would look for the athletic director. And here I come down the hallway. Oh, you probably scared to have a hair out of place. As you see, I'm not afraid of that.
Right. Right.
But I think the most challenging thing is allowing everybody to know that you know what you're talking about without saying too much.
Right.
Okay, because actions, I think, speak louder than words. So I don't have to
And,
give a bio; you can see it.
right. It's very impressive. Because I know I often talk about how I met Laverne, but when you walk into a venue and you, of course, like you just said, you look for the athletic director and the female walk up and you go, okay, this is gonna be wild. And it's not, and
Right.
it's never wild when you have an opportunity to open your mouth and you go, wow, she's sharp, bro. So
Right.
to be able to sit down and have conversations with you and Laverne at the same time is a treat that I've been able to enjoy at leisure. But now to see you guys on Pandora's Playbook weekly, just addressing a lot of those elephant in the room topics with
Right.
statistics and looking at it from all perspectives really gives a lot of insight to those parents, especially the
Yes.
females, the moms or the teen moms
Especially.
who see
Yes.
it but don't really see it, the big picture of it.
Right. Right.
What would you think is the best out part of the best outcome so far from having a show like this?
Well, first of all, we've gotten a lot of information. We're able to dive into a lot of resources. So we're also expanding our knowledge, you know, and getting other people's opinions. So what I enjoy about being a female, not only am I a female that's knowledgeable about athletics and things of that nature, I played in the collegiate level. I've coached on the varsity level. My children play. So I have a very wealth of information that I can actually say I have experienced myself, not something the book told me or not something I read, but I've experienced myself. And then have sharing with or asking others to share with us their knowledge so we can kind of go in and figure it out all together and try to come on one accord, you know, so we can all be on the same page. We might be on different paragraphs on the page, but for we all of us to be on the same exact page, I think is really important. And I enjoy the fact that I can represent for the women. Okay. And then I also enjoy the fact that when I talk to gentlemen, that they respect me a little bit more because I know pretty much what I'm talking about. So that's encouraging.
Now see, I'm sitting here. I had just came back. I just came back from Canton. I said I'm sitting down. Something else. It was something else I wanted to do. It was something else I couldn't remember what it was. And then you gonna go post. Oh, I lost her. Oh man, I lost her, man. You got a signal flash, a phone call. What you got?
I'm
A
back.
phone or something? You got a phone call.
Listen, I
They
didn't
be
get a phone
calling
call.
you. They be
I didn't
calling
get a
you,
phone call.
man. But yeah, I was like, man, I was looking around. I was like, man, I knew it was something I wanted to do. And then I see you post a picture at the fight with my man Dusty, and I'm like, I knew it was something
Yes,
else I forgot. Man, tell me
yes.
about that experience, man.
So Dusty is a family friend, and a lot of the family couldn't be in town, so they're like, can you come represent for us? I was like, absolutely. I've never been to a fight, so I was excited. So I was the hustle and bustle to get through there was awesome. His backing is amazing. I just heard a lot of people in the area because he's from DC. They were
Right,
excited that he came out with the shorts from DC. Like he just represented, and I think that was
right,
a great. The energy in there was so impactful. And then I wanted to take a picture with him, but of course, everybody's around. But when he seen me, what I absolutely loved about it, when he seen me, he's like, nah, because they were telling him no more pictures. He's like, nah, she got, come on, get her in one. So that in itself was amazing, but to know him on the other side is even
right.
more amazing, because he's an actual awesome young man. So the energy in the room was awesome. It was an awesome experience.
Man, so I encourage a lot of the great people watching here in the DMV, man, to get out and support my man Dusty. Hey,
Hmm.
he not man. I was sitting here watching the fight film, like, yeah,
Right.
boy, woo, yeah. Hey, he fired my man up. I think
Yeah, he
I
did.
say, cuz got him a bowl of shutdown soup.
Yeah, he did. So
So,
that was a great and I'm just see stuff like that when you broaden your horizons, of
right,
things, reaching out to things you're not used to, but you getting a little bit more knowledge and a little bit more background information. That's what
right,
is exciting for me because you're always learning. You're
right.
always learning. Yep.
Dope. Man, so for many of those people who are fans of Pandora's Playbook, or those of them that haven't seen it before, how would they go about getting in contact with you if they had this listen to this conversation and got inspired? How would they be able to reach you?
Okay. Pandora underscore playbook at gmail.com. We are also on Mondays at 5. Pandora on Instagram and on Facebook. So we like to give shout outs. We appreciate you, always on our station, always commenting, things of that nature, support. We also do a lot of things. We're instructional for CPR, AED, food safety services, those things that we're not privy to instructing. We have people in our corner that help us out. So, we're doing a lot of, a lot of stuff. So if you want to see us, Pandora underscore playbook, ladies
Hmm.
first, Instagram,
Man.
Facebook. We don't have a Twitter yet, but we're working on
No doubt.
it.
Hey, I know you got it. You're dealing with it as the volume comes, and the volume is
Yes.
there. I think it's going to continue to blow. But before you get out of here, I know many like, man, he's talking to this young lady. I say, hold up, y'all ain't heard a third of it yet, because I ain't even said AAU basketball tour yet. I want to talk about some hoops a little bit. I want to talk about some hoops, man. Can we talk about some hoops, or you want to say
We
that
can
till next
always
time?
talk about basketball.
Man,
Always talk about
hey,
basketball.
everybody always talks about AAU basketball when they think of DC, Maryland, and Virginia. I would say the last maybe decade, football has become a target matter. What do you think is the catalyst that keeps AAU teams and everything going the way they are, man? I mean, there's so many great players that come through that system, but there's some people who say there's problems with it as well.
I believe AU is political. That's my own personal opinion. But
Okay.
I do think it is a drive to help students succeed. So I have a catch-22 to AAU. I like it because it is allowing students or the athletes to maneuver, play different people, just they're not staying in their communities, right?
Right.
So you have the
Travel.
opportunity to say, I'm good, but there's other people, it's a lot better than I am.
Right.
But I think the drive for AAU to be so many games, when we talked about one of our Pandora episodes was, is it too much, right? Basketball is a lot of basketball. For
Right.
instance, my son had 5 games over the weekend, right? And it's just a
Right.
lot of basketball all the time. So you're talking about injury prone. The ACL tear has gone up significantly by the time you're in high school.
Wow.
You're talking about the burnout. You're talking about pressure, kids being pressured. They're not nationally ranked. It's so many things that tie into AAU. But on the flip side, it is helping you and preparing you for the collegiate part or the varsity part.
Wow.
But the myth behind it is AAU is gonna get you into school. Absolutely will not. So I'm so
Oh
glad that
wow.
AAU basketball has now intertwined with high school, like trying to put a lot of high schools back in the loop so they give the high school a month.
Okay.
AAU stops and high school summer leagues pick up. And then it goes
Okay.
back to AAU. You know, because a lot of kids are playing AAU that don't have the grades for high school, therefore
Right.
are not going to be able to get into a college. But I'm paying thousands of dollars for this to happen. So, you
Right.
know, I just think you have to shop around and really dive into what you want to do. Mhm.
Uh, That's impressive. That's impressive. I mean, because there's so many people who go to the games, they hear about AAU and just sign the kid up, and there is
Yep.
there's people within the community who look at extracurricular sports such as basketball, football, or whatever, baseball,
Mhm.
whatever it may be, as a substitute for daycare versus actually getting involved and seeing what's going on with it. I mean,
Right.
we call a spade a spade. Um, you know, it'd be like, oh, well, he playing basketball, I'll drop him off, and they go on about their business. But the parent
Right.
that actually goes and really experiences what's going on, they see the ins and the outs, the nuances of what's going on, and they may not be educated as much as the ones who just drop off. How do you think we would be able to educate them?
A cou- on the AAU team, but he was on the club team. Play him a lot.
Oh man. They be calling me.
I think that was you this time.
Yes, it was me. They be calling me. They be calling me. Hey, look, I sat here just. I'm sitting here having a conversation with you, and then the young lady sent me a message to ask you a question, and then after
Okay.
she couldn't, I didn't answer her. She decided she was gonna call me through Messenger, which just
Okay.
messed her. Golly, yo, they be calling me. Hey, look, go ahead. The question I'm gonna answer so she can stop. I answer the question so she can
Got
stop.
you.
But we was already in the middle of one. She was like, "How long have you been involved with AAU? And do you think that AAU is a good choice for her son, who's 8 years old?"
Okay. I've been involved with AAU, sheesh, 13, about 7 years now. With as a parent, I was involved with AAU for 5 years as a coach. I still think it's political,
Hmm.
even though I was coaching it. Um,
Right.
so at 8 years old, this is my own personal opinion. I feel as though my son is, like I said, I can brag on my child. He's really, really good. People are still asking me why isn't he in the elite circuit? And it's a choice. At 8 years old, we're still a boys and girls club. You know why? Because AAU to me is less fundamentals, more wins and losses, right? And the only
Okay.
reason I say
Right.
that because less fundamentals because we worried about traveling to this organization or traveling to this tournament in order for us to win. So am my child at 8 years old actually being taught the fundamentals, just dribbling with their head up, pass a chest
Right.
pass. People aren't taking the time out with AAU to tell my child what a pick is. And the reason why I'm saying this is because as a high school basketball coach, now and I'm coaching boys, as a high school boys basketball coach, we're still teaching how to set a proper pick and roll. But if
Right.
AAU was supposed to be designed for the fundamental breakdown of 6, 7, 8, and 9, they would have had
Hmm.
those things. So now on the high school level, it's a whole different dynamic.
Okay.
So personally, I think Boys and Girls Club, the only thing about it is Boys and Girls Club are cracking down on coaches and having to get them certified as a coach. Now, and I think it's funny because at the time I was with the Boys and Girls Club, I was an athletic director and a head varsity girls basketball coach. And guess what?
Okay.
Boys and Girls Club actually made me still do their coaching training, which I thought was funny, but I loved it.
Right.
I played on the collegiate level. I enjoy that because it's not just a parent can't just go out there and say, I want to coach these kids. So now you're getting a little bit more instruction based with the Boys and Girls Club that you're not getting with AAU. That's my personal opinion.
Okay. So you definitely think that the emphasis for AAU is more so a move to make after you pretty much got the fundamentals down, because that's not
Absolutely.
a training ground for that.
Because
That's
you
where
know
you
what?
go to establish your name and maybe get you some wins under your belt.
Exactly. Because what happens is we're going to New York this weekend. You are preparing for the New York team, so you preparing on making your plays crisper, making that
Right.
shot better. You're not preparing on, and you might be preparing for condition purposes. You know,
Right.
you're probably not preparing for those things, the fundamentals of just hand-eye coordination, making a layup off the block. You know what I'm saying? Things of that nature.
Right.
Don't taking that extra dribble. You know, the things that you definitely need. I'm a defensive specialist, so I want to get the rebound, turn and pivot with the ball on my chest. But the kids are turning and pivoting with the ball down here. I hate that. Like, get your eyeballs out. Turn and look.
Right. Right. So
So,
look, by
you know,
you being a defensive coach. Now I know this is a more intricate question for the guys that's sitting there like, man, yeah. Look, as a defensive coach, what's your thoughts on this Euro step? Is that traveling? Is that traveling, or is that acceptable?
So
The
I'm
Euro
doing that
step.
because I'm doing this because
wanna,
my son argues me down about this Euro step. NBA, I love the NBA, but it's
that's
made it really
traveling, bro.
challenging. It's made it really challenging. I know quite a few people in the NBA personally, and now we have this battle all the time. It's a stressful situation. I think if
Right.
it's properly done, it is not a travel. However, when you take that hop, before that hop, you have to put the ball on the floor. If you don't put the ball on the floor and then take the hop, it's a travel. If you
Right.
move the ball as you're stepping, if you dribble the ball as you're stepping and then hopping, no travel. But if you're catching the ball, you dribble, you pick up your dribble, step, hop, it's a travel. That's what we've always been taught.
Right.
So, it's a debate. That's a debate.
Well, there you go. You know, because I said I'm gonna have this conversation with you, then I'm gonna have this conversation with my man Dennis Scott Jr. play the leading 3-point man for the Orlando Magic. Gotta have this conversation with 3D, and of course, after my man get back for celebrating his anniversary, I gotta have this conversation with Grant Hill himself. I gotta talk to Grant. Shouts out happy anniversary, Grant, to me. Do y'all think? But I'm gonna talk to you about this Euro step, bro. I'm talking about this Euro step. Because to me, it's traveling. It's traveling, bro. It's traveling.
It's making coaches like me. It's a struggle for coaches like me. You know what I'm saying? We trying to figure this out, and we can't figure it out. We can't get these kids to do right.
Right. Hey, look, I'm sitting here. I'm going out to the court. The other day. I said, man, I'm just gonna mess around a little bit. And I watched this cat go from the foul line, and I'm like, dude, I mean, it's just a dunking contest. Like, yo, he took like 3 steps, yo. He's like, no, man, that was 2 and a hop. That's a Euro. No, man, you can't jump off that foot that you
it's
just
so
took
stressful.
2 steps. No,
and
man,
for my 13-year-old, it's stressful.
And want to pull their cell phone out and show me James Harden highlights and tell me how it was legal. I
tell them all the time, but guess what? They've earned the right to take the extra step. I tell my son all the time, they've earned the right.
Right.
You haven't earned the right yet. We claiming yet. So you haven't earned the right yet to take the extra step. Dude, don't do that. Because
so
you know what?
NBA is a year.
But the other reason I say you earned it. Yes.
Go ahead.
I was saying because all officials officials are going to call it different. See what
Right.
I'm saying? So
Right.
just like officials let you play, I play it on the block, right? I
Right.
believe that it's a physical game. Why are we calling these little petty fouls? Let them play. I love letting them play.
Right.
But at the
No
same
doubt.
time, the officials are different. So my thing is, it's almost like you have to do the pregame. Is this Euro step a travel or not? Because if it's not in your
Right.
book, I can do it. If it is, and I
Right.
need to make the adjustment.
You almost have to, as a coach, you almost have to approach every referee prior to the game and
Yep.
say, how you feel about this? Because
Exactly.
I done see some games where these cats take 2 or 3 steps. You might have to do the John Travolta before you lay it up. This cat can, I mean, you can do whatever you want right here. So,
Exactly. So
so
I
it,
think that might be a pregame conversation. Tuck in your pants, go to the table. The Euro step is a travel. I mean, I'm just
right,
saying.
right. Hey, you know what? That sounds like a good thing to put on a T-shirt.
Yes. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna shout out to my girl Vera Carrington. She has her own t-shirt printing. I'm gonna have her put that on there too. Vera, I'm
Yeah,
gonna make sure you get that, and I'm gonna make sure you get it, Wayne the voice.
hey, and walk right out there onto the court, and the ref look at you and go, "Yeah, you're right." And he look up
Yep.
and say, "Yeah, you're
Yep.
wrong." Like, I don't know how he
Travel
wrong.
or
Yeah,
not? Check one.
right. Yeah, you're real live, man.
Yep.
I appreciate you for taking the time out your schedule to come on and rap with us,
I
man. Ladies and
appreciate it.
gentlemen, if you've never had a chance to sit down and talk with Tiffany Miller Bivens, one half of the incredible Pandora's Playbook staff, I encourage you on Mondays at 5 to tune
Yep.
in and check it out. Man, again, if you want to give me the contact information on how to reach you, I encourage everyone in the Voice Sports universe to watch and enjoy.
Pandora's _ playbook, A&A Athletics, consulting. That's my homegirls, my ace, my side. Ladies First, Facebook. You can email us, text us, Instagram us, DM us, all those great things that everyone does. And we actually appreciate it. So we appreciate you too. So thank you so much for allowing me to come on today.
All right. Man, have an incredible day and good luck
Thank
to
you
them
too.
Eagles.
Hey, fly, Eagles, fly. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. Miss Tiffany Miller Bivens, the other are in the building. You got voicemail on a Throwback Thursday, and we continue to have a great time. You know why? Because that's what we do. We encourage you to have fun. Give me something funky, please. Now, I'm gonna run down the rest of these Jones here and see who pops up in the green room, the main room, the double scene room. As of course, shouts out to my man Mark McCain and the CH Flowers coaching staff as they get ready to get geared up for this high school football season. CH Flowers and Athletic Republic working well together to help build a great community of student athletes. Mad shouts out to my man Mark McCain. Hi, Miss Bonnie, and all of the great people at Athletic Republic. You want to find out more about Athletic Republic? Indeed, you can. You can get to them at 6417 Marlboro Pike. That's 6417 Marlboro Pike. Get you there any way you like. Lyft, Uber, bus, subway, or a bike. Get over there, 6417 Marlboro Pike. Used to be the old run and shoot, but now it's nothing but the freshest of the fresh. Athletic Republic. Find out more. 877-753-0737 is the move. Man, also, find out more about Big Skills Academy. Your offensive, defensive line need work? Holler at my man Sudan Ellington today at 540-435-4668. Some of the best work with your boys in the trenches and get them straight. Shout out my man, the conductor in the building. Yo, we getting ready to talk about some great stuff, man. As always, the Voice Sports page brings it to you. We got a lot of great options. Voice Sports, our actual athletic page, is what we have set up for you. So if you got student athletes, the videos, interviews, and things of that nature, live from the field, that's what Voice Sports is for. That is our sports center. Also, There's Voice Book, VOYCE book, all one word, academic component, where you can see a lot of the student athletes on the Voice Sports page, how the things they do in the classroom, back to school pictures, prom pictures, science fair projects, community news, things involving the teachers, administrative decisions, anything that would be a stimulating read, you'll find on Voice Book. Now, of course, you got the Voice Sports Radio Show live page, which is the home of our network, which is all of our live streams, our interviews, our videos, and the great people within our pool, such as the Pandora's Playbook Show, as well as Dr. Anu's Self Talk, another great show. The Creative Activator, Pauline Rose Moore. Uh, uh, And of course, my man Archie Beslow show. All those great things, including the wellologist Candace Camille. Yo, check out the Voice Sports Radio Show live page. It's there for you. You also have the World Youth Championship National Ranking page, which can be found as we got some great installments coming in to view now as we get ready to gear up and put you into the move for the national ranking system as we get ready to move into that. The regional watch list videos are actually breaking out now. So as you start to see them, please check them out. Please view them, like, love, and share everywhere. Get educated. Find out more about them. It's what we do. We want to bring this information to you. Also, the Voice Sports Universe page. The Voice Sports Universe page is strictly to highlight the primetime players. You won't see an average kid on the Voice Sports Universe page. The Voice Sports Universe page is strictly for those players who were selected as MVP at a game we were at the venue. So if you see a kid on the Voice Sports Universe, trust and believe he like that. She's like that. There is no discussion. They can be proven. They are certified to the bone gristle. Voice Sports Universe is where you will find them. All right? And as we talk about my girl, the creative activator, Pauline Rosemore, this Saturday on August 3rd, starting from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. on 106.1 FM with her co-host, Jose Custer, a.k.a. That Dude JC, will be starting a brand new show called The Sound. The Sound. Man, once again, tune in to 106.1 FM and hear my girl, the creative activator, Pauline Rosemore, and That Dude JC. Call in at 240-651-4042. That's 240-651-4042, and tell them you remember the Voice Sports Universe and you was there to support. They bring you the best music, both in hip-hop, R&B, as well as contemporary gospel music. So you in business right there. Make sure you check them out. Also, the AD, we was talking with Tiffany Miller Bivens, the other half of the Pandora's Playbook, with the other half, which is the AD, Laverne Chamber Amica, is currently in Florida at the Emergency Operations Center, getting certified to deal with high volume incident control in major events. Man, emergency services and special events incident management is what the course description is. When you sit down and have conversations with the AD or Tiffany, trust and believe, they know what they're talking about. They're certified in it, and they're about their business. Who better to surround yourself with than people who do their due diligence on a regular basis? You rocking with Voice Sports. You seeing some great people doing great things sitting in your faces. Like, love, and share everywhere. And today, August 1st, the new invoices drop. Yo, you can get in contact with us, and we can help you with every aspect of your event from the top to the bottom. You dig where I'm coming from? Whether you need somebody to help you check in and certify, whether you need somebody at the trophy table, whether you need a live action photography, whether you need live stream done from the stationary or the sideline, you have the options to choose those. Whether you want to get an announcer or you want to get the voice, you got an option. You have a choice. Man, new rates go in as daily rates locally are already established, and out-of-state rates are already established. As of August 1st, new dates. new numbers, new times. The only place that stays the same is Metro Maryland Football Alliance. That's my home. Holler at your boy. Hey, the Arion Dawn, the Weezy F. Veezy, so breezy. We getting ready to get up out of here, but I'm going to tell you this before I go. Take positivity with you no matter where you travel. No matter how much negativity people bring to you or try to unravel, hey, you be the judge. And in that case with your gavel, hey, we about to be great, and you can't do it with a negative attitude on your plate. Positivity is the way to go. Continue to show love. Hey, we got some great games. We're going to talk about some of the preseason matchups that's taking place this very weekend. As you still got the Clash in KC. You still got the preseason kickoff clash against South Carolina. You got the Big Ohio Bowl in Columbus. You got games kicking off in Cali. You got games in New York. You got games in Florida. Yo, Voice Sports, viewing our youth consistently everywhere is what we do, and we bringing it to you. Tune in tomorrow, 11 a.m. Your boy gonna bring it to you. On behalf of all our great guests that joined us today, Miss Malaya, wow, my man, my mellow, Alan Thomas, that rough and ruckus fellow. Of course, we had a chance to talk to my man BG, and of course, you had the chance to enjoy the conversations and the knowledgeable silence of Miss Tiffany Miller Bivens, one half of Pandora's Playbook. Come on, man. It's Voice Sports. Let's send this around the world for all the horsemen involved. Go where we want, say what we want, do what we want, because we the horsemen, baby. Hey, you be good and enjoy your day. For booking and information, find out more, contact me directly, inbox me when I'm not on the air. We puts it down. Hey, make you sports and all sports fun again.